Excuse me. This is Greg, K6EGG. Thanks for watching the live stream today. It is 2:37 here in Southern California. Thanks again for joining me. Gonna mess around with some America Link for a little bit here. Then I'm gonna probably, probably stay on for about an hour or so, depending on what's going on, and grab something to eat downstairs, and probably come back up and do a nighttime live stream around 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That would be 10:30 Eastern. Sorry, a little bit out of it today. Pardon me. Got some stuff in my throat there. Anyways, let's get to some ham radio, amateur radio here. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Nice to see you here. Andy, the first one today. Hey, Joe, how's it going? W6EHY. Nice to see you. It's been a couple days since I've been on. So I've been a little bit under the weather, so to speak. It's nice to see everybody today. I'm on America Link. I'm sorry, I didn't turn up the audio from here.
29 here this
See
year.
If we can get somebody on here.
Life to live. I've experienced little and got lots more to learn. That's what I say. So, but yeah, I appreciate the experience of travel and all that. And I definitely look forward to doing more of it. I'm jealous of the maritime that you got. The sailing sounds very fun. But yeah, I'm actually looking to eventually get my pilot's license, and I want to do some traveling that way. But yeah, back to you. Yeah, Kilo 7 BBX. This is a VK5 Bravo around here. Well, I'm certainly got a few years from you, Dylan. I'm about to turn 82, so...
Booyah. Booyah.
A few years
Couldn't do that. My throat's a little scratchy today. Well, sounds like America Unlinked is still America Unlinked here.
Fingers slipped in. Had a most exciting life and can't complain, so it's been marvellous. Dylan, I'm going to make a phone call to a friend in a moment.
I'm going to also connect to 30 Charlie, too, on my other hotspot.
Come back to you for a final, but otherwise, back to you, Dylan. All right, Dick, well, I appreciate it, my friend. This is Kilo 7 Bravo Victor X-Ray, wishing you 7
Copy that, the DMR side of
that you
America Link.
Kilo 5 Bravo Romeo.
See if it actually works today.
Day, man. 7 3s.
Sorry for coughing in the microphone there.
Cheers, mate. Nice to talk to you. 73.
Did he say North Pole?
K7 DVX K7 MU. Go ahead, K7 MU. MU. KK7 Bravo Victor X-Ray. This is KE7MU. Copy that, KE7MU. You got a Roger on my copy? No, I'm working on my...
It's like America Unlinked. Or, sorry, America Unlinked. 30 Charlie seems to be pretty busy right now. So is America Link. Sorry for calling America Unlinked.
And it didn't work at all. I couldn't do anything with it.
See how long I can suffer through this here.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir there. This is my first day
It's like I lost 2 subscribers here.
Recently got licensed
That's
in November, so this is all new to me. The whole 5-star I actually borrowed from a friend.
Anybody new to the channel right now that's just tuning in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I normally come on a couple days a week.
Calligraphy and
depending on my work and personal schedule, of course. But all you guys that are watching know that. I'll try to jump in here as soon as these guys get done here. I do like the Booyah.
Yeah,
a guy on ESPN used to do that. Stuart Scott.
I tried everything. I had people helping me from different states. It was a mess. And I went off and got a new image and did everything that they said to do with this new image. And it's like I couldn't access it. So
hey, Michael, how's it going, buddy?
Basically wondering if anybody knows.
It's like 80 degrees here in Southern California. I had the window open a little while ago. Did not go. Oh, my meter's not working. What's up with that? Oh, boy. Hello. Check, check, check. My meter is not working.
That's a great question. I do recall on some of the videos that I have been watching that people do connect. It depends on the Raspberry board that you currently have if you have an external port. But I think you can run an external keyboard.
Wonder why my thing isn't working here.
Check. Monitoring.
Home Slice just gets in there. My meter is not working.
Comments about that question?
That's not too bad. That was our high temperature a couple weeks ago. Trying to get this meter thing here to work. Don't save. For some reason that meter's not working. So I'm trying to get it to work.
Yeah, 7JR.
Is this working now? Ah, yeah, I got it to work. A lot of stuff going on here for the stream here, so I apologize. Now it's delayed. Check. Maybe not. I'll just jump in here. What the heck? K6EGG, Monitoring America link, and also live streaming on YouTube right now. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Chicken sounds good for dinner. You little bit yard bird for dinner. That sounds excellent.
6 Echo Golf Golf K4 BOG.
Hey, Michael, KF4 BOG. How you doing today? This is Greg, K6EGG here in Southern California, also live streaming, as you know, on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. As I'm hacking away here.
Doing well, Greg. Doing awesome. Hey, I got a question for you.
Oh, boy.
Are you using a hotspot or are you using direct connection? I've been trying to get my radio to connect directly to WiresX, and I'm curious if you're using a hotspot to use WiresX or if you're using direct.
That's a good question, Michael. I am using a OpenSpot 3. If you're watching my stream right now, you can see the dashboard on the right. I have a Icom 9700 that I have not figured out how to get the terminal mode. That's what we call it in the Icom world to work yet. I haven't really tried too much lately, but I'm not directly connected. I'm connected through my OpenSpot 3, cross-moded in from DStar into DMR. Or Fusion, or whatever this is. Sorry, it's been a couple interesting days.
Oh, that's right. You're using the open spot. That's a really, I said before that that's a really good device, which, like I said, I transitioned from the handheld to this mobile unit that I have now. It's definitely got some quirks. I've been able to hit Fusion directly at least twice since I've had this radio on a direct repeater. But the problem is the repeater is too far from me. It's on a shadow in the mountain somewhere. And I've been trying to convince one of the admins or the sysops, hey, let's put another repeater up because it's too much shadowing going on there. K4 BOG. Hope to you.
Copy that. That'd be really good. And I don't really know too much how Fusion works. Can you change whatever reflector that the repeater's plugged into or dialed into, whatever, like DStar repeaters? I know I can go and manipulate the repeater, through an HT or through my 9700 just by a couple keystrokes. So you can do the same thing, I'm assuming, with Fusion with your Yaesu, correct?
The repeater. Any of the Fusion repeaters. Therefore, you could try 50, 60 times in a row and not hit it, and then all of a sudden, boom, you'll get in. So it's not a problem with the radio. Supposedly it's not a problem with the repeater, unless, as you say, it's too far away. But since there is no error correction,
I got taken out here.
It is difficult sometimes.
Anybody new coming over from America Link, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I come on a couple days a week, depending on my work and personal schedule. Just out here having fun, making some contacts here on America Link.
X-ray, K4 BOG. Thanks so much for that info.
Probably had better info than I had. No offense to myself, of course.
73 is K6EGG. Are you still there?
Copy that, Michael. K4BOG. It's K6EGG. Echo Golf Golf. Yep, I'm still here.
QSL. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this radio. I actually got my article online there, Greg. If you go to nadxc.org, that's nadxc.org, and click on the January edition of our newsletter, you'll see our article there. And my article is on page 8. If you go to page 8, you'll see my article there on page 8. And that is the article I did on my new radio there. Go ahead.
Copy that, Michael. I'll try that out. I'll check that out just a little bit there. Sorry, but this is Greg, K6EGG. Hey, Jerry. Good evening there. Sorry, I'm just kind of hacking away here. Jerry, WR5G. I like that 5G. I need to get myself a 5G radio here, or a 5G phone here eventually, even though it probably won't make too much of a difference. Right now, I'm monitoring AmericaLink, trying to hack my way through this thing today. Hope everybody is doing well and healthy here. Beautiful day here in Southern California. It was about 80 or so degrees. I think it's like 78 right now. I think I'm going to cruise over to DStar here and see what's happening with that there. So let's cruise over to DStar. And it's just like that. Boom. Let's see if we can hook up with anybody on DStar. And anybody coming over from AmericaLink, once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's nice to see Jerry, Michael, Joe, Andy all in there today on the chat. Feel free to jump in the chat, say hi. What's up, N5ZR. Beep, beep, beep. Yes, that is the case here today. Lots of beeping going on. So right now I'm on DStar Reflector 30 Charlie. I got to get a font for that there. 3 Charlie. Let me pull up. Let's go in here. Let's see if we can get this thing going here. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie. Also live streaming right now. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I was just making sure my gain was set right because I was on FM earlier.
Good evening, AE7HF, in and out. Going to Tampa, Florida.
Copy that. Going to Tampa, Florida. Looks like I just keyed over somebody.
Yeah, getting ready to leave here from Atlanta, going to Tampa, so gotta go get ready. Go lower my antenna and spent way too much money on Gigaparts yesterday, or day before yesterday. Got me an antenna analyzer.
Copy that, David.
Anyway, gotta run AE7HF sensors.
Copy that, David. It's beautiful right now. Copy that, Colin. AE7HF. And this is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California, city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also live streaming on YouTube right now if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Wow, 30 Charlie's quiet right now.
WR5G.
Hey, Jerry. How's it going, buddy? This is Greg, K6EGG. You find anything new about your 52? Been playing with mine a little bit. I haven't been talking that much, though.
Yeah, good afternoon, Greg. No, I really haven't found out anything new. Just kind of been, playing around with it, just, keeping it on. And I did test the battery life on the, I believe it's the BP272. And I did find that if I just leave it on, receive all day long on 30 Charlie, that I get about 11 and a half hours out of the BP272. So not real bad battery life, but it is acceptable. I think it's on par with, other handheld radios.
That's pretty good, Jerry. I was going to ask you that if you did a battery check, but you definitely answered for me. I don't think I've left my radio on that long, to be honest with you. And I have a bad habit of charging it right away. And I think there was another station in there, G4LUE. Go ahead. Or maybe not. Well, good deal, man. I'm glad that thing lasted 11 hours.
Yeah, so I'll do a test on. I also have a BP271 that I have from my ID51, so I'll test that one and kind of compare it and everything. But all in all, I'm very happy with the ID52 so far. So no complaints from this end. I'm actually on my 7100 today. I thought I would use this one so I can kind of monitor and see what the audio sounds like through your live stream on this radio.
Definitely sounds a little bit different, but still good. Obviously, I sound nice and clear. But I tell you what, that 52 sounds really good. More natural voice sounding is the best way I can describe that. Just fuller and richer, I guess. And once again, anybody new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Coming over from 30 Charlie.
I believe the audio is a little bit newer technology. in the ID52. I'm not positive, but that's what I had heard. But yeah, the 7100, can be really hot on audio as well. I think I've got my gain for DV set it right now about 37%. But yeah, these can really be very hot on the audio if somebody turns it up to 50% or more for the mic gain on these radios.
Yeah, absolutely. Same thing for the 9700. I know I'd switch between 2-meter sideband here, which I run a lot, and digital modes, and I blow people out when I don't turn down my gain to about 30%. And I have a little bit different gain structure here with the studio microphone too, so that kind of changes the dynamics a little bit as well. But it's kind of a weird thing with ICOMs with that. I'm surprised there's no internal setting that turns the gain down automatically or something like that. You know what I mean? I'll send it back over to you. WR5G. This is great. K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube right now.
K6EGG from WR5G. Yeah, it's a little bit different and everything, and I wish it was per mode and everything. If I go to FM or if I go to single sideband or anything like that, I think it kind of stays the same. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it does stay the same no matter which mode you go to. But anyway, Greg, I just wanted to jump in and say hello. I'll watch your live stream here for a while, and I'll give other stations out there a chance to jump in and say hello there as well. So we'll talk to you soon. It's good to talk to you again. It's WR52.
Copy that, Jerry. Great to hear your voice as well. Pardon me. This is Craig, K6EGG.
K6EGG, K6DCL, Northern California.
Hey, David, how's it going today? Doing good up there in Northern California?
You're doing good. I'm out in the SUV running my OpenSpot 3 with a MiFi and using, of course, my 5100. I'm loving it. Just got to put up with the flutters when you go between cells.
Copy that. Yeah, I have some issues sometimes when I'm driving on the highway with my OpenSpot. I'll lose the connection, and I have to connect the whatever reflector I'm on. I'm using like a Pi-Star, the same one I'm using in my house. I have a second one. But yeah, you got to kind of get used to that. And hello, Ralph. How you doing today?
Yeah,
nice to see you in there. Don't forget to subscribe if you can.
I've had for over a year, and it's been rock solid, easy to change. I bought another one, and that's been having some problems. So that's the one that stays at home. And yeah, you just got to be careful with that. Verizon MiFi, it's been great, but I have it right now. I have the Wi-Fi down in the pocket of my door, so I ought to put it up where it gets a better signal. Anyway, heard you in there. Wanted to say hi to you. You're sounding great as always. And I actually got another battery for my 52. I got the big boy, the 372 with a fast charger, and boy, that sucker lasts for days.
Yeah, I might be going to Vegas in about a week and a half, and I might go check out the Gigaparts, and I might go get a fast charger, and I might get a bigger battery. I'm going to try not to spend any money there, but we'll see. Do you know how long the battery lasts with the bigger battery and the whole 9 yards? I'll send it back to you, David, the K6DCL. This is Greg, K6EGG.
K6EGG, K6DCL. Without transmitting, I've had it on for 3 days. just testing it out. When I transmit, of course, it takes quite a bit of juice transmitting. But I tell you, I can go a full day with talking off and on with the. I don't even put it in the fast chart.
I'll give him a minute because he's probably running between cells and it's probably maybe even still talking. All right, David, I think you're running between cells. I'll give you a second there to get back lined up there. You still there, David? K6DCL. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, receiving fine, K6DCL. I'm just, when you're running around Northern California in the foothills, they call them foothills for a reason. Anyway, I'll let you go. I like the 372, the big battery. It makes the form factor bigger, but I actually kind of like that. Anyway, talk to you later. Let other people jump in here to chat with you. K6EGG. I'm sorry, K6EGG, K6DCL. We're clear. Take care. 70.
K6EGG and 6FBL.
Copy that, David. Nice to hear you again. K6DCL. And go ahead, K6FBL. This is Greg, K6EGG. Wow, that's hard to remember all that.
Hey, how you doing?
Maybe
Greg?
a live stream
It's
from
Randy
Vegas.
Out here in Awonga, and we're having a windy afternoon here, real windy, like crazy, 20s and 20 above. How you doing out there?
Randy, it's good to hear you. Yeah, I haven't really been outside. I had the window open earlier, but it's nice and warm here. A little bit cloudy, but it doesn't look like it's windy at all. But I'm glad to see you got everything going with your radio, and you got your DMR. It sounds like you got set up. I know we talked about on Reflector 12 Alpha. I don't know, probably about 2 weeks ago. Is that right?
Yeah, Roger. I've got all that going, and I've got an ID52 arriving on Friday, so that'll be yet another new learning curve.
Actually, that ID52 is fairly easy to do to manipulate. The menu system in it. Thankfully, I've had a lot of people help me out on here on the live stream. Is very similar to how the 9700 and the 5100 are going, not going, but are like. So it was kind of easy to maneuver through it. So you're gonna like it. It's a nice solid radio. So I'll send it back over to you, Randy. This is Greg, K6EGG for N6FBL out there in Granada Hills, California. I would love to do a live stream from Vegas.
No,
I don't think my
old home address. I'm in Awonga, out here near Temecula. And let's see. Yeah, okay. Well, I do have a 5100, and I have learned how to program that. So yeah, I looked on YouTube, and seems that the architecture of the 52 is pretty well the exact same architecture as the 5100. So I probably shouldn't have any problems. I managed to get the 5100 going here with no problem. All right, Greg, I just want to say hello, John, and I guess you're on the YouTube again this afternoon. I'll check you out there rather. And we'll see you again. We'll talk again. N6FBL. Bye-bye, Greg.
Copy that, Randy. I apologize. Yeah, I know you're actually closer to me than you were in the Granada Hills. So enjoy the weather out there, and hopefully it's not too bad wind-wise. So this is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather right now. Hope everybody's doing good out there. I know, David, you mentioned live streaming from Vegas. That's a possibility. My computer that I run on my that I take with me on the road it is about 10 years old, and it doesn't really have the capability of it. I think I'll have time because I'm not a big gambler. I think I'll probably be in the hotel fairly early, I would say. I might hit the craps tables a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, Colin. No, once I go back to work full time, maybe my wife needs a new car. I just got a new M1 here that I'm doing a live stream with, so I don't really need a new Mac laptop. I have two of them that work. As long as they do what I need to do, wasn't really planning on live streaming in the hotel.
Kilo 8, Juliet Radio Golf, monitoring 30 Charlie.
K6EGG. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming right now on YouTube. I've talked to him before. He knows probably. I remember.
K6EGG, KJRG. Hello, name or Rick, whichever you'd like to call me. Located in Columbus, Ohio, and I've just got the hotspot set up here for DStar. Just got a new DStar radio today, the ID5100, and just running around trying to see if I figured out how to make it work on my hotspot. Apparently I have.
You definitely have. You sound loud and clear here into my Pi-Star hotspot here in Southern California on Reflector 30 Charlie, so you did very well. Did it take you a while to get set up and get going there?
No, not really. It took me about 25 minutes. I watched about 4 or 5 different videos on how to do it through the hotspot, and the last video I watched, which was about 3 minutes long, was the simplest one, and that's the one I followed. And when I did that, I keyed up, and it said I was linked to the reflector, but I didn't hear anybody earlier today. I gave a call, and nobody responded, so I didn't know whether it was working or not.
Copy that. Yeah, this reflector is usually pretty busy. I'm surprised that no one came back to you, but you're sounding loud and clear right now. I don't know if you're new to DStar or not, but Reflector 1 Charlie is just about as busy, mainly in the morning hours with people over in Europe and in the UK and stuff like that. But that's a good radio out there you have. I have one in my car. That thing is an awesome rig. I'll send it back over to you, Rick. This is Greg, K6EGG for K8JRG. I'm also live streaming on YouTube.
Okay, Greg, fine business. I appreciate the response there. And, yeah, I'll play with it here a little bit more. I got wires strung out everywhere, and I haven't put it anywhere. I haven't figured out where to put it at the desk yet, since it's got the detached face. And so I have to figure out where I want to put it on the desk where it looks like it might belong, because that's where it'll probably sit for a while. I got it for DStar. Got a couple local repeaters here in Columbus that I could use, but I didn't want to have to tie up local repeaters if I didn't have to. Albeit that the repeater may be on the same reflector I'm on, I'm not tying up the local repeater in that manner. So, Greg, I appreciate the return call. I'll say 7-3 to you. This is KJRG, Rick in Columbus, Ohio.
Copy that, Rick. K8JRG. Once again, thanks again. You sound really good. So enjoy that radio and have fun with that hotspot and everything. I'm going to take a standby here. Also on 30 Charlie and live streaming on YouTube. Sorry, guys. I'm real out of it right now. It's been a long couple days. I'll have to explain another time, but I know there's a gigaparts there. That's what I plan on hitting when I first get there, if I make it there. So if I say, hey, I know Colin, he used to drive a Chevy Volt like mine, will he charge me an extra 10% on something? Yeah. Oh, yeah. HRO in Phoenix, but not in Vegas.
WX4JAG.
He sounds good. South Florida there. WX4JAG. This is Greg, K6EGG. How are you doing today?
Good evening, sir. Doing well. Thank you so much for getting back to me. I was listening in for a little bit, and I'm also using my brand new Icom ID-52. I'm coming from a Yaesu FP60. This is my first attempt on DStar. I'm running a Spot 3, and wanted to kind of check in and see if this thing was working right.
It is working good. And do you like your ID52 there? And did you get the deal on the Open Spot 3? I know for a couple weeks they had it for 100 euros off, so I think the total was like 275 for me. I'll send it back over to you in South Florida there, WX4JAG. This is Greg, K6EGG.
JAG. So I am absolutely loving it. I can't say enough good things about it. It was super easy to set up. Clearly coming from a Yaesu FP60, which I had for well over 10 years. It was one of the very first HTs I ever purchased. It was my go-to radio for a long time. It's like going from a calculator to an iPhone. I mean, this is a lot more at first look complicated if you've been out of it for a while, but it's been super easy to set up. I mean, thank goodness for all the YouTube videos out. I've been catching this one gentleman's videos who's over in England somewhere. I forget exactly where he's from, MOX something. I can't remember his call sign right now, but he's got a couple of really good videos out there that walk me through some of the basics, and yeah, within 15 minutes I was up and running. To answer your other question, I just missed that deal, so I paid full price for mine. I missed it by a couple of days, but so far so good. I'm very, very happy with it. WX4JAG, back to you, Greg, K6EGG.
Copy that, yeah. If it wasn't for YouTube, I probably wouldn't be on ham radio. Just because this technology is like so different than it was before. You have to have every single thing set exactly right to make sure your settings are right, or it doesn't work to where you want it to work. So I totally understand that. Yeah, I have watched that YouTube page. I'm spacing on his call sign there. Pardon me, MOX something or other. There's another one, Digital Analog Ham, Chris. I'm spacing on his call letters as well. I'm really bad on him, but he has some really good stuff. He does some live stuff as well, so I enjoy watching those two guys. Pretty cool stuff. The other thing I like about this radio, as far as I'm concerned, this radio feels like a professional, like Motorola style radio. It's solid. It feels, I don't want to drop it, but it feels like you can drop it. It's just more solid than the other radios that I've had in the past. So I don't know how you feel about that, but that's what I really like.
Oh, most definitely. Actually, I'm in public safety. My everyday radio is a Motorola. It's APX 7000 series radios. They're a very expensive radio, solid, built like an absolute rock. And this feels very, very similar.
Speaking of which, here, what's up, dude? What's up, Chris?
Most definitely. I agree with you. Very easy to use, very solidly built. The manual, I'll have to go through to kind of learn some of the nuts and bolts inside and out.
Up late tonight over in the UK.
Anytime you can watch a video and get up on DStar, having never done DStar before,
it's pretty impressive.
When you first look at it, and it seems like it's going to be completely overwhelming, and 15-20 minutes at most to set up, and it feels like everything is right where it needs to be, very, very to use. And again, I hear that from some of the guys that use some of the other Icom radios, it's easy. I'm coming from a Yaesu, completely different user interface, and I found it to be extremely user-friendly. So I'm really happy, really happy. Back to you, Greg.
Copy that. Do you guys, it looks like you're in South Florida. I don't know what part. Do you guys have like local repeaters you can tie into with that 52? You guys close enough there? And have you done any cross-moding yet, like in the Fusion or DMR with that OpenSpot 3 band? Because that can open up a whole new world of stuff there. By the way, Digital Analog Ham is actually watching the live stream I'm doing right now on YouTube. And looks like he says hello, by the way.
Well, hello back. So you're my second contact. The very first contact I made yesterday was a simple radio check. Did not spend a lot of time. It was a quick radio check off because I didn't know what the feel with DStar was, the back and forth. I wanted to listen to a lot of it before I felt comfortable jumping on here. 1, 2, even though I got my radio ticket back in 2004 and did a lot of stuff with Skywarn here in South Florida, clearly with all the hurricanes and everything else, I really haven't been very active other than during hurricane season for us. And we haven't had very active seasons for a while. So you're my second contact on here. We do have a repeater system in South Florida. It is all analog, and they are all connected all the way from Key West to the south to Pensacola on the northwestern tip there of Florida. They're all analog interconnected repeaters that the state got involved in and helped set up through the...
And hello, I'm sorry there, K9MC. Nice to see you in there, Michael.
I have one DStar repeater near me that I haven't really messed with too much. The hotspot seemed to be the way to go. And so that's kind of what I've been playing with, but mostly monitoring. You're my, I guess you can technically say you're my true first DStar conversation. WX4GAG. Back to you, K6EGG.
Copy that. Then I'll take a standby. Let you have some fun with this radio here. First personal here is Greg, and my callers once again are K6EGG. So I'll send it back over to you for a final and enjoy that radio. WX4JAG. This is Greg, K6EGG from Southern California. He's going to have a lot of fun with that radio.
Thank you, Greg. I just pulled into the house here, so I'll be signing off. I appreciate the contact very much. I appreciate your time. I think I missed one of your questions. I'm in Miramar, is the name of the city. It's halfway between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, which are some of the larger cities around me. Again, thanks so much for the contact. I truly appreciate it. 73CU, K6EGG. This is WX4JAG. I'll be signing off.
That's pretty cool. It looks like the 52 is getting more people into DStar. Maybe some of these DStar reflectors will start picking up a little bit of activity here in the next couple months with new owners in the digital world of DStar for Icom. Skype, you can join in. Well, that's interesting. Where did you hear that at? I don't know if you guys are watching the chat there. That's very interesting. I am on DStar right now. And I'm on 30 Charlie. I should probably put a font on there. I'm just too lazy to right now. I'm kind of not feeling too hot right now. You're lying, of course. That's like the ID 52 or ID 52 5200 coming out. I know, I got you. I'm going to start a rumor. We were talking about the other day. I don't know if you're on with us. We're going to start rumors of the ID 5200 for the mobile coming out. All kinds of stuff. I think people have a kick out of that. Watch it come out, though. That boy better have a sideband if it comes out.
K7HF.
Anybody watching? I'll be right back. I got to grab some something more to drink here. I'm kind of dealing with some stuff right now. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I've been sucking down these Gatorades like no tomorrow. Yeah, so David was mentioning the ID 5200 will have a color display and a waterfall. You got to be careful here with that. You got Trevor just kerjunked there, whatever they call it. I'm really bad with that stuff. By the way, anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see if we can make it to, if I can get through a sentence here, 700 subscribers tonight. I would love to see if we can get to 700 subscribers. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know how long I can make it, though, today.
K7HF, semi-truck mobile, Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. 30 Charlie. Sorry. All right, so anybody watching right now, I'm on Reflector 30 Charlie. Trying to hack my way through here. Waterfall sounds good. Wouldn't that be cool if they actually had that 52? They actually came out with the 5200 and we're just totally BSing right now. Oh, I put nighttime stream. See, I already jacked this thing up right now. It's supposed to be daytime stream. Looks like somebody just kerjunked in there. K6EGG on Reflector 30 Charlie, also live streaming right now on YouTube. If anybody's listening to the Reflector 30 Charlie, you can type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Yeah. Hello. There's a Tony in there. I got some. Oh, yeah, I remember talking to him. Oh, duh.
I just realized I can check and see if my. Oh, there it is. I wanted to see if my GPS information came up because nobody would tell me on the radio.
Yep, you can see it all there, all live for you.
This is great. Maybe you can leave this this YouTube stream up for radio checks, 30 Charlie radio checks in the future.
I wish they had some sort of SDR for 30 Charlie. I know 14 Charlie, they have a broadcastify for it. It's probably about 30-second delayed or maybe a little bit less, but this will probably be about as close as I can to doing that for you guys.
At least now I know how to do the echo, so I can always check my my mic audio. That doesn't sound too bad on YouTube. I'm not sure if I said it or not. WB5 is EDD. Shame on me.
Yeah, you're getting out. Just so you know, your audio sounds good. This is WA at WAG7. You are squawking GPS. Shows you're in grid square EL29DT.
You are correct, sir.
My dashboard shows your grid square. The 5-star dashboard just shows GPS, and it links to your map on QRZ. So not really helpful, but mine shows what you transmit.
This is Greg, K6EGG. Is mine showing? Everything's showing on mine?
Yep. Let's see. You are DM14EA.
That is good. Yes, I am. Very good stuff. I think, yeah, I set the GPS on this. It's a manual GPS because obviously it's base radio. I can put a GPS in it, but just decided not to.
Yeah, you do show your GPS, though, at the grid score that I mentioned.
So that's strange. Looks like my radio is transmitting now. There it goes. Well, I've done 2 transmissions that didn't go through.
Yeah, dirty push to talk.
We're listening right now to 30 Charlie here.
You may not like the smell of my feet.
Dirty stump to talk. Okay.
What does an ID51A+2 mean? Yeah, I had a quick question. WA8YXM. What does an ID52A+2 mean? I've never seen that before.
I guess it's the same as the 51A+2 terminal mode and access point mode. But that probably just somebody put that in because I think all the 52s have it.
Copy that. I didn't know that there was a difference. I didn't know that was an option that you had to add or whatever. So interesting stuff. I think the 52 has terminal mode. Got to figure that part out. I haven't even figured out the 52 or the terminal mode on my 9700. So we'll figure it out one of these days. This is Greg, K6EGG here in Southern California.
Well, a lot of the like the 100 radios have 2 different versions of terminal mode, one which works well and one which doesn't. The 51 that I'm using is an A+2, and the data cable is plugged into the side of it, and it's plugged into a Raspberry Pi, and the radio parts are turned off. And that's how come you're hearing me.
Copy that. You sound pretty good there. However, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, it works quite well, I think. Anyway, but that's just my opinion. Anyhow.
Hey, Don. Hey, Andy. Nice to see you here again. I think you're the first one.
And every once in a while, when I'm checking into the cardiac ward, I can still use this radio.
That's a very good point. You don't have to worry about bleeding on anything there. Don, do you like your 52?
Yep, I don't have to worry about knocking out the sensors with 5 watts of RF or anything like that because I'm running exactly 0 milliwatts.
Probably using an airplane on their Wi-Fi. So, Don, tell me about your ID52. Do you like it? Have you found anything you didn't like? Sorry for... Oh, you're listening.
I think you need an amplifier of about 500 watts, sir.
Go ahead, Don. Try it again, man.
I say the 52 is all good. Enjoying every moment. Good radio.
I'm glad you like it.
And Don, you sound really good on that. You sound like you do in person. You're like a natural voice and everything. That's pretty good stuff.
I talked Fred into getting one now.
I'm surprised he doesn't have 2 by now. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, he definitely will. He texted me this morning. He said, how do you like that 52? So I think he's looking.
At Orange County or Orange County Radio, you guys can bring it will be BYOP, bring your own pizza. We can all eat pizza together when I hit 1,000 subs, which will probably be hopefully by June. I didn't even get the last couple days I was on.
Andy in there? Greg?
No, that's Andy over from the UK that you see in the chat from the live stream.
I thought maybe it was Andy from Tennessee.
Nope, he's popped on a couple times. I don't know if you've heard him, but he did have his 52 going when I talked to him, and it sounded really good. Yes, it did sound really good.
Yeah, that was a good move. Hope it works out for him.
So I'll probably be on today, tomorrow, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll see.
You've been working, Greg, a lot? Working a lot? Is that why you've been vacant?
Not too much. Just been kind of taking care of some stuff around the house here.
Well, I was worried that you might be under the weather there or something, but you talked to that guy earlier from Iguana out in the desert, somewhere out that way. That's Ron's friend, WA6AB.
Oh yeah, Randy. I talked to Randy over at over by Temecula. Yeah. That I didn't know that they knew each other there.
In fact, they're in the same complex there, I think, with their motorhomes.
Copy that. I just sent you a quick little text there. Andy, can you jump on maybe the live stream? What kind of pizza do you want, Orange County? What's your favorite pizza? There's a local spot here in Ontario called Graziano's. I may order some takeout from them later. Thank you, whoever just subscribed, by the way. I appreciate it. How many people out there got new ID 52s out there this week on Reflector 30 Charlie? Don't come all at once. I would love to hear your stories about it and if you like it or not. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live here on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. I don't mind the ham, but dude, the pineapple on pizza is the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
What if I don't have YouTube?
Everybody's got YouTube.
You got a radio then, you can hear it.
I don't know if I turn it off. I get... Anyway, on the way to Florida here. Tampa, Florida. 445 miles. Here I come. Hopefully it's a little warmer down there. Got down to like
warm here.
25 degrees last night pulling in here.
In Atlanta?
Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't think Georgia got that cold.
They do.
That must be some frozen peaches.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but I've seen colder than that not far from Atlanta.
I'm more of a, you know what? I'll go with Don Brown there. DUO. I'll go with the more the meatier side of pizza. I like bacon. I love bacon. Bacon, pepperoni, sausage. I really like bacon. Bacon extra cheese from Godfather's Pizza is actually my favorite.
And we hit 11 degrees.
But I might order pizza later, get that baby delivered here, and maybe a salad too, even though that's probably not going to help out my myself eating the pizza. It's going to just phase out with bad pizza I'm eating.
Carolina.
Double the come on, Don, jalapenos?
Yeah, when I ran the 95
that's
for
too
a while
much.
Well, the best place to be in those temperatures is the warm side of the door.
California's nice right now. I did have some Mongolian earlier today, and I did get it super spicy.
So, well, actually, I do.
There are two Godfather's pizzas right now. One's in Barstow, and the other one's in Fair Oaks, California, over by Sacramento. I love meat, Andy.
Been down into Florida.
I love Godfather's Pizza. Is there any Godfather's Pizza out in Arizona?
Orlando.
I think there's one on the way to Tucson at the truck stop there, at the Love's truck stop, if I remember right.
Though.
Never been to Miami?
They'll send me to
oh,
Miami.
boy. Miami could be a dangerous place, especially if you stay in Coconut Grove.
I don't know. Florida's not necessarily someplace I'd want to be, but we won't go into the reasons why.
I'd be in Florida in a second. I like Florida.
I'll just find me a little Cuban place on the beach.
All right, so maybe if we hit 1,000 subscribers, and the reason why I'm saying this is all your guys' channel as far as I'm concerned. You guys make the channel. I'll just be here talking to myself.
Hey, all these
what's up?
Old Dominion trucks are all lined
Rick?
up on the street. Got a big traffic jam going here. I'll be glad to get out of Atlanta. They rolled me in here at 8
there you go.
This morning.
Yeah, we do have an Ontario, California. I actually grew up in Ontario, California.
Yeah, I got a friend goes
believe it or not.
from time to time.
And my dad actually is from He grew up in Ontario, Canada.
And, calls all over the
Yeah, Rick,
United States.
thanks for stopping by the show here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I come on a couple days a week depending on my work and personal schedule.
Yeah, well, it's a good time to come rolling.
My work
here.
schedule's kind of blown up this week, but
Here, last couple
I don't know.
times
I
it's
should be
been
on tomorrow night, probably
late in the
a little
morning,
bit later,
just towards the end of my shift.
closer to 9 or so.
I do all southeastern United States, literally southeastern freight lines. So wherever
Thank
there's
you,
a
Trevor. I
southeastern
appreciate it.
freight
I
line,
saw you.
far north
I
is
saw you
Richmond,
keying in.
Virginia,
I saw you on the dashboard a
El Paso,
couple times.
Texas, everything down all the way to Miami, Puerto Rico.
You got Colin talking right now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the mountains right now are beautiful
pretty
here.
darn well by now.
They're really snowy, although the snow's probably going to be melted in the next week. So it'll be all fake snow on the north-facing sides. So I am looking north into the mountains, so a lot of the snow will probably be gone in the next week or two because of the heat we're getting. Yeah, you probably drove up on the I-10 over to up the 38.
I like the south, though. Not the
Which
most
is
mountains
closed
I
right now.
encountered. 24 on
Boy, this is
Tennessee and, some hills
helping
in
my throat
Tennessee,
out here, by the way.
Other than that, everything's pretty flat. The weather's doable. Except in the summer, it gets pretty hot and muggy. That I could almost do without.
So right now we're monitoring Reflector 30. Charlie, Trevor, I hope we can chat. Maybe, I know it's late back there. Series 6, so that's 9. So it's almost, 11 p.m. over there, I believe.
I had to teach her how to do that.
I was probably here somewhere.
I grew up in Michigan. I'm used to
Pre-COVID.
That's like the modern anti-theft device now. Stick shift. I don't know if any new drivers can drive one of those.
I learned how to drive a car stick shift.
That's a fact.
Okay, yeah. That's not too far away. I can talk simplex to Big Bear. In fact, I have a couple hams up there I know.
The state police desk sergeant, they thought this kid was trying to steal a car. He wasn't. It was just a stick shift, and he didn't know how to drive it.
Copy that, Trevor. Yeah, Fullerton's only about a 15-minute drive for me, so hopefully we can catch each other next time. I'll probably be on Friday afternoon. Depends if it was a long drive with traffic or not. That's the key.
That's one thing I haven't
Traffic will kill you.
never had to do. Go see a parole agent. No, I had to go see a probation officer. I was battle of boy when I was, 14, 15, somewhere around
It's
there.
probably about an hour and 20-minute drive, maybe.
Yeah. I had my hand license then, but I like to do other stuff, too.
The key is to go up there.
I guess, going and
Go up there in the
visiting
afternoon,
middle school in the middle of the night,
or very, very early
fixing
morning.
rearranging doesn't quite fly too well.
There's a lot of guys that commute from the up and down the hill to into like San Bernardino into my area in the Chino there.
Well, I visited with a parole agent or two.
You know, believe it or not,
visit where you
Big Bear's kind of in a bowl.
gonna buy the coffee.
So if you're in Big Bear City, you can't get out. So even with that altitude, you just can't get over. In the trees there eat up all the signal.
The better side to be on, like the side of the warm door.
Very surprising. You'd think it would help out a little bit more, but actually it doesn't. It's the opposite.
Down the road here.
It's because of the way that the Big Bear area is shaped with the
town.
lake and everything. The lake was actually way bigger before.
No traffic.
If you live actually in Lake Arrowhead, you have a better chance of getting out down to my area.
Smelling up the truck. Always smells outside. What radio are you on? The ID, the 51+2 with terminal mode? I just got one of those 3 weeks ago or so.
I could definitely talk into the mountains. It just depends on their setup and how close they are out of the bowl.
I'm sorry, yeah.
It's kind of interesting. A lot of those guys up in those mountains, they can't hit the repeater system or local repeaters,
I was gonna hook it
except the ones that are up there. There's called Keller Peak that's up there. and Heaps Peak are both in that general area that everybody can hit up there. That's it. They can't hit any Santiago. They definitely can't hit Sunset Ridge. They can't hit Oat or Mount Wilson or anything like that.
Has a bug, and I do
You have a
not
better
know if
chance of getting a simplex signal into Las Vegas than you do into LA.
But there's a
Kinda
program
weird.
called QNet Gateway by N7TAE, and you can get, if you know what that means in Linux, that program from his web server. And that program was developed in part based on my error logs.
Oh boy!
So it's aware of that particular bug and slaps it silly. And yep, the 51A+2 feeds a Pi 0W, and that's all that's in the box, other than the battery and some excess cabling.
Yeah, it's not that far away.
Oh, okay.
If I go in my backyard, I can actually see Big Bear. And if I look out my window right now, I can see part of Mount Baldy. Mount Baldy does not have any transmitters on it.
IT director for 22 plus
And Cucamonga Peak, which is, if you don't remember when you flew in Ontario Airport and you look directly north, there was a peak to the right of that. That's Cucamonga Peak. It's beautiful up there. I've climbed up that twice. You can see like Catalina, obviously pretty clear. Downtown LA,
400 to
like Malibu area. You could see up and over Barstow, San Diego, all kinds. Absolutely beautiful up there.
Console here and there. I just hold a steering wheel.
I'd love to go up there again, but I'm not in best of shape right now.
Steering wheel holder.
Especially right this
That's what I
minute.
was told the other
Feeling a little
day
better
by,
though.
This guy miserable with his life on one of the company's sponsored Facebook page because he wasn't making no money. And I told him to keep his drama to himself and call me an F-tard and an uneducated steering wheel holder. So I should change the status of my
Well,
Facebook
I could tell
to,
you what
my
there.
new job description
There's a
as
lot of camping going on the streets around here, so they're already way ahead of you.
I do 87 HF.
Lots of camping. I don't know. Sunday I drove into LA and they're camping underneath the freeway underpasses there. So
No, Wes. Yeah, the guy that taught me how to drive truck.
I was going to jump on here and say goodbye or say hi to everybody.
15 years too. He.
One of these days, I'm going to have to
shift and clutch and
edit every underpass or overpass I go of.
Well, taught me to float.
And see all the
kept saying,
see all the camping spots.
Throw it out the window, dumb yourself down. You're overthinking.
Did he drive up to the? Did he fly up to the valley?
I think he was right because as soon as I stopped thinking about it, it all clicked. So. Oh,
they're coming your way. They're coming to Austin.
60, I don't know. 68. I'm governor at 68. So
I know a bunch of people right now that are planning on moving to Texas. Like they're like in the planning stages, seeing how much it costs to send a truck out there and stuff. I wish I was one of those guys.
I've driven garden tractors, farm tractors. Those are all stick. Well, garden tractors nowadays come with automatics, but back then they were stick. Cars. My first car was a stick shift. I had a 3 on a tree and then a 4 on the floor. And trucks. Those are local trucks, like a 12-foot bed straight truck. Those were 5 speeds. The dump truck was 10 speed. Semi truck was 15 speed. You get the picture. I know how to drive a Road Ranger. I've never done it, but I know how to do it. Once drove home from work, about 17 miles with no clutch. Never broke the law. Used every gear except reverse.
I bet you a lot of the youngins don't even know what a clutch is now.
Parking spot, so I probably used
My dad made me. Well, it wasn't made me, but he helped me on a
just all
stick.
knowing how to do it.
My first personal car was a stick. Actually, my second personal car was a stick, because I couldn't afford the extra $1,200 transmission, manual transmission. That is.
Well, the first
but
I ever drove was a 13.
Anyways, I'm gonna end things here. I'm gonna definitely come back. Oops, wrong one. Sorry about that. I'm gonna definitely come back a little bit later and No, I don't want to get banned. Yeah, I don't want to get banned. But anyways, I'm planning on coming back a little bit later. I got to take care of some stuff in the house. Starting to feel a little bit better. So I'm planning on being back around 6 or so. I got to finish a couple loads of laundry and gonna order some pizza, some salad maybe. Enjoy that, hang out for a little bit, and be back on for a nighttime stream. Looking forward to it. Let's see if we can hit 700 subscribers tonight. I think we can make that happen. I can hear my daughter. I have my door closed. I'm kind of hanging out in my office here. 73 is Jerry. Thanks for watching again. I really appreciate it. All right, I'll be back in a few hours. Once again, I hate taking off when I got a bunch of people watching right now, but I definitely have to take care of some stuff. Wasn't planning on coming on, but ended up doing it anyway. So once again, anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll be back in just a few hours. This is Greg, K6EGG. 73 is Jerry, Trevor. I apologize. Have a good one.